Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Ray and I am going to read to you the Holy Bible, one chapter at a time. So go ahead and pop in your earbuds or put on your headphones or just turn me up in your car and let's get started. Hello to everyone, new or returning. I am so glad you are here. Welcome. You are so very welcome, and I'm so glad to have you. So now we're going to continue on in the book of Genesis. We are reading chapter 7. Now I'm going to try to get chapter 8 right behind this. We'll see. Okay? So if you're ready, go ahead and turn me up and let's get started. Okay, before we get started, I just want to remind you of what happened in chapter 6. Chapter 6, God gave Noah the instructions to build the ark. And he told him that man was wicked in all his ways and he wanted to destroy everything off the face of the earth. And so he was going to bring a flood. And so he gave Noah instructions, and Noah has built the ark. Now we're going to move into chapter 7. And before we get started, I also want to tell you that I'm reading from the English Standard Version. If your Bible translation is different, there may be different words, but it's still the same. Okay? Let's not make that a big deal. So, chapter 7. Then the Lord said to Noah, "Go into the ark, you and all your household, for I have seen that you are righteous before me in this generation. Take with you 7 pairs of all clean animals, the male and his mate, and a pair of the animals that are not clean, the male and his mate, and 7 pairs of the birds of the heavens also, male and female, to keep their offsprings alive on the face of all the earth. For in 7 days I will send rain on the earth 40 days and 40 nights, and every living thing that I have made I will blot out from the face of the ground." And Noah did all that the Lord had commanded him. Now before we move on, let's address the clean animals and the unclean animal. So in Leviticus chapter 11, it gives a good explanation of what is a clean animal and the unclean animal. So you can actually go to Leviticus chapter 11. The whole chapter kind of gives like some laws and stuff for you to you can read that and see what all God has said. But in Leviticus, an unclean animal is one who, let me tell you what a clean animal is. That might be easier. A clean animal chews the cud, and if I'm saying it wrong, it's C-U-D, and part the hoof. So, the hoof, I guess it would look like this. It has a split. So, you can also Google that so you can see what that means, but or what that looks like, I should say. But so an unclean animal does not meet those 2 requirements. That's the best way for me to explain it. To get more, I highly recommend that you go to Leviticus, the book of Leviticus, and read chapter 11, the whole chapter. Just read the whole chapter, okay? Okay, let's pick up on verse 6. Noah was 600 years old when the flood of waters came upon the earth. And Noah and his sons and his wife and his sons' wives with him went into the ark to escape the waters of the flood, of clean animals and of animals that are not clean, and of birds and of everything that creeps on the ground. 2 and 2, male and female, went into the ark with Noah, as God had commanded Noah. And after 7 days, the waters of the flood came upon the earth. In the 600th year of Noah's life, in the 2nd month, on the 17th day of the month, on that day, all the fountains of the great deep burst forth, and the windows of the heavens were open, and rain fell upon the earth 40 days and 40 nights. On the very same day, Noah and his sons, Shem and Ham and Japheth, and Noah's wife, and the 3 wives of his sons with them entered the ark. They and every beast according to his kind, and all the livestock according to their kinds, and every creeping thing that creeps on the earth according to its kind, and every bird according to its kind, and every winged creature. They went into the ark with Noah, 2 and 2 of all flesh, in which there was the breath of life. And those that entered, male and female, of all flesh, went in as God had commanded him, and the Lord shut him in. Won't he provide a way for your safety? Just won't he do it? Yes, he will. Yes, he will. And you're going to hear more. I'm hoping you're getting the bigger picture. Because when we talk about the flood, if you focus only on the fact that God is going to blot out all mankind, livestock, birds, creeping things that's on the ground, that he's going to erase everything. If you focus on that, then you miss the part that he also leaves a remnant so it can start again. He also leaves a saving grace. And that's bottled up in Noah at this point, okay, and his sons. So if you're focused on just the flood, you're missing the part that God can say, no, never mind, no man, no mankind, no nothing ever again. Because he created the earth and everything and everyone on it, okay? But that's not what he said. That's not what he does. Just pay attention. Just keep listening. Keep listening. Verse 17. The flood continued 40 days on the earth. The waters increased and bore up the ark, and it rose high above the earth. The waters prevailed and increased greatly on the earth, and the ark floated on the face of the waters, and the waters prevailed so mightily on the earth that all high mountains under the whole heaven were covered. The waters prevailed above the mountains, covering them 15 cubits deep. And all flesh died that moved on the earth, birds, livestock, beasts, all swarming creatures that swarm on the earth, and all mankind. Everything on the dry land in whose nostrils was the breath of life died. He blotted out every living thing that was on the face of the ground, man and animals and creeping things and birds of the heavens. They were blotted out from the earth. Only Noah was left, and those who were with him in the ark. And the waters prevailed on the earth for 150 days. This is an example of God's grace is sufficient. His mercies endures. Here he is grieved at his heart about the wickedness of man on the earth, to the point that he's going to blot out everything on the ground, not in the sea. They don't have the breath of life. Everything that has the breath of life, he's going to blot it out from the earth. But guess what? Wait. That might be your focus, but here's my focus. The God of a second chance said, I just need to find me one that is righteous. And we knew from how it was laid out that it was going to be Noah, because he was blameless, he was righteous, He walked with God, and then God said, before me, in my presence, I find you to be the righteous one in your generation, in this generation. But he knew he was going to be, right? That was the point. That was the point of Seth. That was the point of the bloodline that produced us, Noah. Okay, let's move on. I can go on forever, but you have things to do, and I have things to do too. But I'm so glad you came. I'm so glad you're here. And I pray that you come back. So if you like this content, please like, share, and subscribe. Please, if you haven't already. And until next time, you have a very, very blessed day, week. I'm going to try to be back in a week. But just in case, 2 weeks, be blessed. And don't forget to be a blessing. Mwah.